Hi, my name is Miriam Bogler and I'm the founder and CEO of Project Pulse. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to do a brainstorm project. In order to do a brainstorm project, I'm going to go to the Project Pulse catalog and I'm going to search for brainstorm here. And I'm going to get quite a few results. Actually the most generic and general brainstorm template is actually this one, which you can use for almost any subject. But there is a more specific copy of it, which is dedicated to healthy eating. This is the exact copy of this, only this is just for health. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go to it because I already have cloned it, and I'm gonna go to the project in my drafts, which is here, and open it up. And there are two tabs in this project. The first one starts with a general brainstorming method. And here you have a few little sticky notes, digital sticky notes, each of them in a separate color. And the colors are in purpose done so that in a team project, each student in the team can assume a color. And they can, in case that they need to add more of these sticky notes, it's really easy. They just can go to create copy and they can add additional ones, so each of them can add as many ideas as they need. Editing these is very easy. All they have to do is just to highlight. They go inside the text box and highlight. There is a whole set of editing tools on the top. So, for example, create a healthy eating menu. So this is my first idea, and then there are a few options of actually substantiating my idea. So one of them is to create maybe a drawing of my idea, and they can use any digital application to draw their ideas and then import it into Project Pulse. Another way is to just go to the internet and find any image that's relevant, or video or GIF or anything else that kind of substantiate what they are saying. This also can be used to actually establish all the resources that these students want to use in order to either create their essay after that, or maybe a project about healthy eating. So for example, they can go to the internet here, add a new tab here, and maybe type in here how to create a healthy menu, and then just search and find any resource that they think that would be good for that. And maybe we'll go to this one, and then just copy the URL of that website, and then go back to Project Pulse and go to the media section and click on the plus button, click where it says insert URL, paste that, and the link is going to be added here on the bottom, and that can be now placed on the workspace after selecting it, and then putting it next to it. Of course, now maybe adding here a little title with the text box that says exactly what this is, or hovering over it, it gives them exactly the description. And then when they want to open it and read it, just double click on it, it opens it in a new tab. And by doing this, the students can actually establish a whole set of ideas and resources, relevant resources, that they can use in order to work on their project or do their essay. So that could be the beginning of it. Now, moving on, there's another method that is in the second tab here. And in this method is actually by starting with a main idea. And then from the main idea, you see a whole set of related ideas that are branching out. Again, each student get their own color, so each of them can use it to type up their own ideas here. And then after you can keep going like this. So from this related idea, there are other two ideas that are branching out. And so this can be really huge. And what this really allows them to do is to get to more specificity, I should say, or more detail. So let me just show you how that looks like in a finished project. So this project was created by 4 students, as you see on the top right corner. And you see that each of them assumed their own color, their own sticky note color. And sometimes they added more than one idea and so on. And they went on the internet, they looked for resources there or videos or anything that kind of substantiated and gave them more information. Once they did that, they moved on to the second method. And in this case, they started with their central idea here that says encourage healthy eating. And then the ideas that were branching out of it were these are the ideas that immediately branch out of it, like the ones with the big fonts. And then moving on, they can keep going by actually getting more specific with these additional branching ideas that are branching out of these ideas. And so as they keep going, they get more and more detail and more specific and closer to actually typing up that essay that they need to work on, or maybe even creating a project about healthy eating. So thank you very much. I hope that this was helpful, and and please feel free to use the brainstorming template. It can help your students so much in actually developing any topic that they need to work on.